Hello and good morning from Wyoming County, Pennsylvania. Today we are in the township of Noxen, N-O-X-E-N, and we are along the Bowman Creek. That is what we are looking at right here. The reason I came up to this township today is because they have an old Lehigh Valley railroad station that I was able to get some nice pictures of. I met the woman who owned the property and she was more than happy to let me walk around. So I was able to snap some good photos, and then I asked her more about the history of the railroad up here, and much to my surprise, the Lehigh Valley Railroad had a division up here known as the Bowman Creek branch. Ran up until the 1960s. And from what I'm reading, it was completed in 1892. What I can't tell is if it's an actual Lehigh Valley Railroad line built by the LV or if it was a logging road and then taken over by the LV. I haven't been able to figure that part out quite just yet. So potentially you're looking at a bridge abutment here from 1892, or potentially a few years older, possibly a decade older than that, depending on who actually built it. I'm going to put some research into this, and I'll put the more descriptions and information in the description below. Looking at the old maps, though, I believe that the line would have crossed right here. There used to be another bridge abutment in this area, I believe. It kind of looks like it. And then I think it kind of crossed at an angle here, went over this, went over Bowman's Creek here, Bowman Creek on this bridge, and then the station is just right up in this direction. See if we can take a walk without hurting ourselves real quick. I'm certainly ready for the fall. And by fall, I mean the leaves coming down, not me falling right now. Let's see if we can maneuver through here. I came down the other way and then walked along the creek bed a little bit. Maybe this way will be a little easier. Maybe not. So I don't know what the plan is after this. I'm gonna take a drive and continue looking for more remains from this branch. We'll see what we come across. This might just be a one-off video. Wasn't too difficult. Here we are on top. And now what we'll do is we'll take a walk out to the road. Okay, so the grade was going this way. So now we come out. So the tracks would have continued, I guess, at a grade crossing coming right off of that bridge right there. You'd never know it was back there. And now we're walking on the grade. And you'll see in a minute it becomes a little bit more distinguished. I was lucky enough to catch the woman who owns this house here, and I said, "Ma'am, would you mind if I hung around and checked out the station?" She was more than happy to oblige. So now we're walking the grade and we are coming up on the Noxen station. This is, again, circa early 1890s, I believe is what I read. Again, all details will be in the description. And they were supposed to restore this and make it a local historical center. But from what I was told, that kind of stalled out. And now she's just sitting here. Now the grade would have continued this way, right to where those garages are now. So I'm gonna hop on this road here, which appears to follow the grade for a little while. See if we can't find a culvert or something. Already found more than I expected in this little township here. I was quite surprised to hear that this is all LV up here. I was thinking logging roads or something for sure. Then I looked on the LV maps and it's actually quite a large branch, the Bowman Creek branch. All right, well, that's the township of Noxen, PA. And now we'll go see what else we can get into. Thanks, folks.